in theory, we're talking about love triangles, and you have a love triangle that you're in. Your heart, your head, everything is confused because you're getting a lot of conflicting information from within yourself. And I'm sure if you're talking to any of your friends, nobody has a good answer for you. Or if they do, you don't like what anyone's saying. And as an intuitive, as a psychic, when I'm tuning in for you, the biggest thing that I'm getting is that, and I'm going to say everything I have to say with non-judgment. I just want you to know this, but I'm going to say it direct because I want you to hear this. This is all said with love. I promise you. Ironically, this love triangle, it's almost like a distraction or a symptom. It's the symptom of, to me, what in my heart feels like a bigger concern of yours. And that concern is, it's two parts. One, there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you can have what you want, that doesn't believe that you're deserving and worthy of what you want. This almost makes me want to cry because that's how like deep it feels in you and how painful. And so you're stretched between two different people because at a core level, you really are worried that you can't get what you deserve. And so you're in this scenario where it's like you like some of this person and some of that person, but you're stuck in between and there's no good solution. That's that's originating from in here. And I also want to say, I don't think it's your fault that you feel this way. When I tune into your energy briefly and look at your life, I don't want to be like dramatic or depressing, but I don't feel like you've had many people in your life who made you believe that you're worthy and deserving of love. I'm not saying your family was bad. They just, I mean, they might have been a little bit bad. I don't know. I didn't look into fully of that, but I just felt like from your perspective, all your life, it's kind of been this consistent reinforcement of you not being worthy or deserving of your heart's desires. And so I don't want to I don't fault you for being in the situation that you're in because thus far this life, it hasn't been easy, it hasn't been pretty. That's what I feel for you, honest. And again, I'm not saying this with judgment. I'm only saying this with love. Here's the thing. I don't know if you believe in past lives or that we're all connected to each other in some way or another. I don't know if you believe that, but I do. So I'm going to go with this. In this lifetime, you haven't had that kind of deserving, worthy feeling, but in other lifetimes, you have. I also think this could be a turning point in your life because I believe deeply that intellectually and emotionally, there's a part of you that's starting to be like, am I really going to put up with this? Like, is this really the kind of shit I want in my life? And I don't, I know you feel confused. And so it's like all the emotions coming to the surface, all the emotions pouring out, all of this is coming up. I think this is your moment to start pushing back and being like, this kind of thing doesn't work for me. I feel this is the opportunity for you to start fresh with you. I'm not going to advise you what to do about this love triangle because honestly, I don't see, again, the love triangle is the symptom. It's you are the one who needs to connect with you, and it doesn't even need to take a lot of time for you to spend time with yourself and believing and knowing and that you're deserving and worthy. You, of course, there is a bit of a process of like changing your consciousness for that, but that's where this all will be transformed. Not at the level of what do I do with this person or that person or what do I say? How's it going to work out? Because until the change is happening deep within you, the rest of your life is going to be more circumstances like this that are confusing. And this is also why no one in your life can tell you Like none of your friends or your family or even these two people that you're in the triangle with, they can't tell you good advice on how to move forward because you're kind of stuck operating from the belief of not being deserving and not being worthy. Not only are you deserving and worthy, but I just want to paint this picture for you. Let's imagine we could quantify the emotions that you have right now: the confusion, the sadness, the fear, the overwhelm, the being torn, all of that. All of that emotion and that intensity, you have that level of power and energy and influence in your life. So it's like if we flipped it, I'm thinking about the yin yang. If we flipped it, your level of confusion, sadness, fear, feeling unworthy, it could be equally to the other extreme. That is fully possible for you. You fully have the possibility to be the most badass person in your friend circle, in your social circle, in your influence, in your job, wherever. You truly have the ability from going from somebody who's like, and I don't think consciously you think I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, but deep inside there's a part of you that that's how you feel. But you could go totally to the opposite of that, which is you are entirely deserving, you are entirely worthy. And I see that you could be the kind of person who, when you walk down the street or show up somewhere, other people are like, I wish I had that. I wish I had that confidence. I wish I had that, like, integrity and strong sense of being that exudes from every pore of me. That is your potential. That is your destiny. That's what I want you to focus on. That's what is available to you. You have to decide though, because it's unsatisfying where you are. And I don't know if you would be willing to just walk away from either and both of these people in that love triangle. You can do whatever you want. Any of this, do whatever you want. But if you were able to be like, I'm just going to take a pause on this for 3 months or 4 months and just focused on how do you tap into that feeling of deserving, worthy? How do you flip it all? And as much as it's confusing and bad and sad and you're fearful, is the opposite, your life could totally transform. I see that you have so much. But like I said, and again, this is why I don't see you as a victim. I do think that your life has not been easy. No questions asked. From birth till now, you haven't had great supporters of you. And we could sit around and be like, woe is me. Oh, nobody cared for me. Nobody gave me what I needed. Or you could be like, I'm giving me what I needed. I'm doing this for me. This is my life. I'm going to run it how I want to run it now. I hope you don't become an egomaniac. I don't think you will. I think you have compassion. I think everything you've gone through will make you this beautiful, balanced, confident powerhouse of a person. That's what I see your ability to go for. That's what I see for you. And I love that for you. So, and look, I have a thing in my life right now that I've been a little bit, woe is me, why did this happen to me? Reflecting and sharing with you now. I'm just thinking to myself, I got to cut that out. I have to cut out that thinking. It's not serving anyone, especially not me. Focus on, really dig into, like, yes, that was your life until now. That, no, you didn't get this structure, this love, this support that you needed. No doubt about it. As much as your circle of people who raised you tried, they just couldn't, like, get to that part of you that needed something. But you're you, so you can find a way to do it. You can find a way to do that for yourself. This is a really incredible turning point moment in your life. I hope you take it. I'm wishing the best for you, and you're amazing.